not gonna lie, I'm going through a slight crisis right now. Okay, what's up y'all? Oh my gosh, Russell, so cute. Starting a new video of the process of making our Anime Expo cosplays. And now, I'm gonna say this now, it's not gonna be some super intense, like, with the foam and all that. It's kind of like Pokemon Disney bounding. My look is gonna be inspired by this girly. I saw her on my TikTok, and her Applin look was just so cute that I was like, okay, I have to be Applin. And then I started thinking about what my boyfriend could be, and then he threw out the idea of being Bellsprout. So then I thought of, like, these head sacks that I've seen. We've tried them on at, like, photo booths and stuff. Ooh, this lighting's so moody and different. Based on what I knew from sewing my clothes, I was like, I can do this. I get a little kooky crazy with the drafting part, and it gives me a headache, so, like, thinking about filming it at the same time of processing it in my head wasn't working. The draft is complete. Yeah, so I did restart on the head. You'll see in the video that I have this tendency to, like, really absolutely hate what I'm working on and just totally restart. On my second go around, I fully execute it in such a way that, like, actually makes me happy. This is the Bellsprout head that he actually ended up going with. So if you have photos with the Bellsprout at Anime Expo, please do share. I've been scouring the internet to see if anybody's shared their photos with Bellsprout, but I haven't seen any, so yeah. I did take a couple photos, because we did cosplay on Saturday, and here is what we actually looked like on the Anime Expo day. I'm super happy with it, and I'm sorry. Pretty much everything in this sewing vlog is kind of null and void. Enjoy the video anyway. So, here's where we're at with this. But picture this yellow with some cutie little button eyes, and then additionally, here, wait, I'm gonna tie it for now. I've never worked with, is this mink fabric? It's like really sheddy. But anyway, imagine, oh my god, it's shedding some more. This is gonna be like a tube of fabric. And then I have two black buttons that are gonna be the Bellsprout's eyes. And then to top it off, we're gonna make some leaf hands. Do I look insane? I think I have to just start. I just have to try. And one of the things I have to do, I'm getting fluff in my mouth. I think it's going well. Right now I'm gonna be working on the liner because it's the easiest part, to me at least. Plus this fabric does not shed. I'm wondering though if the inside should have been a different color. It's too late now because I already bought the white one, so. And the liner is done. Alright, here's an update on what's going on. I attached the lips part. Oh boy. Obviously this is gonna be all stuffed. Also, the shedding is insane. I'm debating on whether this should be stuffed with the same stuffing or if I should put like a piece of a pool noodle inside. Yeah. Now you just have to slip the liner inside and then work on the stuffing. I'm excited, guys. Now, I only need like a segment of it, so we're gonna start by slicing this in half. Now we're gonna slice this half in half again. It's a little crooked, but let's see if this will fit inside the lip part. Okay. Yeah, guys, this feels a little too thin for my liking. Guys, is this kind of like, hold on. Do we think that yeah. Let me try this one. Okay. Suck it in, girl. Okay, where are you getting stuck? Ah! Okay. Okay, I think I'm happy with this. I know I just did all that work with the pool noodle, but now that I'm putting this here, I fear that sewing it without the pool noodle might be easier. Okay. I seriously need a vacuum when I'm done. Okay! Yay! Alright, so now we have the lining, and then the pool noodle for the lips, and now we just gotta stuff it up. Boy, it's messy on the floor. Thank God I'm home by myself. I feel like I would be severely judged by all this mess. Okay. Okay. I feel like the shape is a little wonky. I'm like half tempted to open a stuffed animal and just keep going with the stuffing. Okay. Okay, I need to freaking tie my hair because it's so hot. I have a tendency with sewing projects especially is that once I get going, I will not stop until it's done. So, I feel like I need to go to my actual mirror and like assess the look. I mean,
Is it looking like Bellsprout?
despite it just being stuffing in here, it is like very heavy. I don't know, to me it just, I wish the shape was more clean, like in these seams. It is hot in this hat. You know what? You know what would help me right now is like a nice shower. Walk my dog, I'll take a shower, and I'll come back to this. Hello friends, it's been a few days since I've done anything for our anime expo looks. I forget where I left off. This is for my boyfriend's head. I do feel like my face is a little bit smaller than his, but that's not to diss him or anything. It's just, I'm a girl. I'm a tiny, tiny girl. But this is where we're at for Bellsprout. Imagine the leaves.
And then a brown bodysuit.
And then an update on my Applin look. A couple things that I found from the thrift store. It's giving apple. The first thing I found was this. Because the look that inspired me, she had a necktie, but I feel like I want to give off like preppy ascot vibes. Is this a square knot? Would my mom be proud of me? Oh, this is real bad. Anyway, so this is what I was thinking in terms of like the Applin worm part. Or I could really just like fold it up, and then do like a proper ascot. I just fear I'm gonna get overstimulated at the convention in the first place, so having something this close to my neck might make me want to cry, but that's okay. Let me show you the red looks that I found. This is the first one. Like, to me, this isn't really my style, if I'm being honest. It's like a red button-up. To me, this one is giving,
She's ready to serve some pizza. She's working her shift at the pizzeria.
I just feel like this one doesn't give me the full potential that, like, I just want to look like a hot girl. I bought this at the thrift store because it was like $5 anyway, and I was like, let me just see what I can do with it. And then with this, it would be like a little skirt. This showed up. And I know, this is not super red like an apple, but it's a lot of fabric to work with. Do you see all the beautiful details on this? I actually drew a picture because this is how I draft. Oh my god. So here is my drawing. You know what? Why don't I just impose the photo right here? As you can see, for the little dress one on the left, it's like a boat neck, but then there's a Peter Pan collar, and then it's got the ascot thing, and then a little Applin situation. And oh my gosh, I got new Doc Martens, my very first pair of Doc Martens, courtesy of my friend who so generously shared her discount. Guys, find you a friend that works at Doc Marten, because oh my god, I feel like, here, wait, please don't mind the mess on my desk, but like, I have hopes that I can figure this out. The first step is done. I've separated the tiered skirt part. So this one I'm gonna mostly leave untouched. I will be gathering it back up when I make the top part, but the tier part is already done for me, so not gonna touch this. This is the fabric that I have to work with for the top portion. This is the collar situation that I was going for. Wait, I just realized the back is like that. I'm gonna draw what I think it's supposed to be. I use like wrapping paper because I don't have drafting paper. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I cut out this piece that I drew, and now I'm testing it on my body itself. Again, this is on just like old wrapping paper. I don't want anything too revealing in the back, so I'm just gonna make it like modest. I'm gonna be making it go like up here. This is my front bodice testing piece. It's coming out pretty okay. Can you guys imagine it? Ow, I just got poked by a pin. I actually feel like that is a great length for my height. And I'm honestly debating if I should get like a petticoat underneath. That way it's like flouncy. Oh wait, it's like this, it would be this side. There we go, sorry. Because that was like the armpit part. I am taking myself to a Hobby Lobby because clearly I couldn't decide whether, well, no, I could decide. I just don't have the amount of fabric that I need. So I'm going to be doing a solid red collar for the dress. I brought a little patch of the fabric so I can color match as best as I could. Also, I did attempt to use semi-cured nail strips today, and it's already chipping because I'm doing so much work with my hands. It is 4 p.m. I did not expect to be spending all this time doing this project, but I get very obsessive with my sewing projects, so let's go to Hobby Lobby. I think that's too... This is too red. That is also too red. Okay, let's go back to the one I saw earlier. This looks like it matches more, but in person, it's definitely too bright. Okay, so that was my quickest trip into Hobby Lobby ever because I only knew I was getting one thing. I ended up having such a hard time choosing between two fabrics, so I got both. These are the two options. One of them is pushing more of like an orangey color and the other is like more red, but I truly have no idea which one looks better. Guys, I don't know. I'm gonna have to just go home and figure it out there. Alright guys, I think I did it. I made a Peter Pan collar. I'm actually so proud of this. What would really sell it is if I wasn't wearing this navy blue shirt underneath. Okay, yes, I am still wearing the other pieces, but I was able to get 2 sets new eyes that will actually match the neck part. All right. Okay, y'all, it's coming together. Right now I'm anchoring the back section with some thread. Color-wise, I'm happy with it. So now I'm just gonna ladder stitch right here and then let the two at the top separate, and then I'm gonna draw on the eyes. So some of the black bled into the yellow, but it's very minuscule. Since I'm going for almost like a preppy dress type of, I don't know, is this even considered cosplay? I feel like this is more like Disney bounding, but instead of Disney, it's Pokemon. Anyway, I really want to make use of my new Mary Janes because I feel like it'll just look so cute with this skirt. Hey guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm going through a slight crisis right now. I did spend all that time making that dress, and then I spent some time like trying to take pictures and trying to see what it looks like on camera, and I feel like I'm going through 5 stages of grief right now. I kind of hate it. I do. So then I started looking at other patterns because again, that dress just came from a thrift store and I used my resources. I kept the tiered skirt part and kind of just readjusted the top. And to be honest, I feel like I totally messed that up. Like, you guys, I don't know if you could tell in the camera or like what, but it's just too big on the arms. Like, it's to the point where I messed up the fabric. Like, there's no going back because I cut out too much of like the side arm, and like, I just don't want to be giving side boob. So if I find myself at Hobby Lobby tomorrow buying some like canvas cloth in red, don't be surprised. Okay guys, as you saw, I did in fact get red fabric. I just couldn't, I thought about it too much last night and I hated what I made. So I'm making something new. I feel like this dress is gonna be cute enough to wear on the day-to-day, like after Anime Expo. This part is tedious, I will admit, but I'm trying to up my craftsmanship game, so. Okay, so I've got the whole skirt part sewn together. Now I'm just gonna press open these seams. I just finished the zipper part, the invisible zipper part. I didn't use the whole zipper because I didn't think I needed to, so. I also learned this recently. The little ball part is the part that goes on the inside. That way it doesn't rip at your fabric. It's only ripping at the thread. Can y'all see this? Probably not. Oh my gosh, my eyes look crazy. Okay, sorry. Okay, so let's flip this right side out and confirm that the zipper works. Ready? Yeah! I'm gonna be honest, guys. I've been slaving away without the camera for like hours now, and this is the state of it right now. It's quite long. It's giving like choir performance type. The last step I have to do is to hem the skirt part. I do feel like the effect of the solid red is doing me much better than whatever I was doing yesterday. I don't know why. I think I was just like wanting to make sure my stuff is all like thrift finds. Lee. I got excited about the checker pattern, but after some contemplating, clearly it didn't work out for me. So, wait. Oh, can you picture it? Now I just have to hem this to be a cuter length for my height. If I really wanted it to be like a full-on cosplay moment, I feel like I would make the bottom part like the bottom part of Applin's like little teeth or whatever, but I don't want to do that because I'm loving the way this dress is looking and I fear I would use it another time for another occasion. So we're not going to go crazy on the cosplay. I'll check back in after I hem this to be the length for me. I think this is the end of the red dress. For one, I made it like quite short because I'm not very tall. I just feel like this length of skirt is more flattering for me. Oh my god. Are my feet in frame? I hope not. I am quite liking this silhouette a lot more than yesterday's, so sorry to all the time that I spent on that one. Sorry to myself. I feel like a Polly Pocket. Like this is giving silicone dress that you could chew on. I didn't do that personally, I just know that that's a thing. But I feel like now with this silhouette, I want it to be a little bit off to the side. Yeah. We've got my Applin eyes. Yup.
This is so cute.
Although this took a turn, I'm glad we ended where we did. I hope this video was entertaining. That's literally all I hope. I don't know if you learned anything from my sewing or if you just wanted to be here for a good time. Just call me the Applin of your eye. Ooh. Alright girls, it's time for me to go. Catch this on my Anime Expo vlogs.